Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Pontiac Enchanté. My name is Carson Becke, and I am the artistic director of this concert series. Alors, bienvenue tout le monde, et bienvenue ici à Pontiac Enchanté. Je m'appelle Carson Becke et je suis le directeur artistique de cette série de concerts. Je m'excuse, je parle un peu de français, mais je vais parler la plupart en anglais aujourd'hui. Alors, bienvenue à tous nos invités francophones aussi. So here we are again, back in a sort of semi-live situation. Thank you very much to all of our ticket holders for tonight's concert that were understanding in our decision to only live stream this show, but we felt with the current COVID situation and the proximity to Christmas, this made more sense. And anyways, it's kind of a bad snowy night. You can barely see the mountain from here, so it's probably a good thing in many ways that you weren't braving the rather crazy roads in this part of the world. So I hope you're all comfortable in your couches and that you're ready to enjoy this concert, and we're very excited to be playing for you tonight. Once again, we're back in this situation where we don't have a live audience here, and that means that we lose quite a lot of revenue. So I just wanted to say a huge thank you to our season sponsors that allow us to keep doing this and that give us the flexibility to make this work no matter what. So I'm just going to list them because I think it's just very important to really single out everybody that's made this possible. So Marg Campbell, Dasha Schenkman, Desjardins Caisse Populaire, Mark Rondell Wealth Management Group from RBC, Norton Rose Fulbright, Hello Ventures, and Bill Fenton in memory of Ruth Mary Harris. Thank you all very much for your donations and for making this concert series happen. So we do have some people here, but they're all just people that are playing in the show, so don't worry. And of course, I should mention we have my brother Tate Becke is the production manager for this evening. You're not going to see him because he's making sure that you can see us. And Ross Murray is the sound technician for this evening, making sure that I'm coming through loud and clear and that the music will be exactly like it would be if you're here listening to it live. So, you're all watching this concert in Pontiac Enchanté's virtual concert hall. There are a few things that you can do to make your concert viewing experience even more enjoyable. To the left of the media viewer is a button saying Download Concert Program. If you click on that button, the program for today will open in a separate window beside the browser, beside the media viewer, so you can make sure that we're actually on course with the program. In that program, you can also read about the artists that are playing. So if you scroll down to the second, third, and fourth pages, you'll see biographies for everybody. Well, we've all done some stuff, so the biographies take up a fair amount of space. So yes, do that to follow along. Make sure you adjust the volume controls. Just make sure you're listening at a volume that is comfortable. There are some loud moments, especially in the Bartok piece at the end. So I would put the volume down for that one. Sean is laughing, he's ready. And also, this may be, we hope this will make your viewing experience more enjoyable. But like I said, we don't have revenue from ticket sales tonight. So if you enjoy this concert, it's really important that you donate using the donate button on the right-hand side of the screen in any amount that feels comfortable to you. Those donations will help us keep doing these concerts, and they're going to sort of act as tonight's ticket proceeds. So if you're able, please make a donation of any kind. So, usually, if everybody was here, I would do a show of hands to see who's here for the first time and who's a returning guest. I can't really do that in this format, but if you're not already on our mailing list, and you would like to keep watching our concerts, which I would highly recommend you do, you can see a button in the top right-hand corner of your screen that says Join Mailing List. Just leave us your email. We promise we won't spam you nonstop. You'll get an email or two a month from us just saying what's coming up. And importantly, in these now very unpredictable times, again, those emails are important for telling you whether the concerts will be in person, whether they'll be live streamed, and whether decisions need to be made at the last minute, like tonight, about which direction we're going. So please join that list. That's the best way to figure out what's coming up next at Pontiac Enchanté. So now it just leaves me to introduce tonight's program and musicians. So I'm very happy to be joined by Carissa Klopoushak on both violin and viola, Sean Rice on the clarinet, and Jessica Linnebach, who you'll see very soon, on the violin. These are all wonderful musicians. Jessica and Carissa play together as part of the Ironwood String Quartet. They all play in the National Arts Centre Orchestra, and it's a real privilege for me to get to make music with them tonight. So we're going to start with a set of 4 pieces by Robert Schumann called, and here we go with my German, Märchenzählungen. That actually didn't go as badly as it could have gone. There we go, good. Which translates roughly as fairy tale narrations. And Schumann was one of these composers that liked to try and tell stories with his pieces. I mean, a lot of composers did this, but Schumann was particularly interested in trying to make music that had no words sound like narration. With these 4 fairy tales, he didn't actually give specific titles, so it sort of leaves it up to the imagination of the listener to decide what these are about. But I think with the overall title, Fairy Tale Narrations, he's telling you that these pieces are about something. So I invite you to listen to them and decide what story each of them is telling. So here we go, Schumann's Fairy Tale Narrations. Thank you. Well, thank you very much to those of you I know clapping virtually at home. I guess clapping in real life, but sort of exposed to us virtually. And thank you to the few of you that are here for clapping as well. So while we do a bit of a set change, I'll just introduce the next piece that we're playing. This is a little heard piece by a little known composer, a composer that I think needs to be much better known, and I think this piece in particular needs to be played a lot more because it is absolutely stunning. This is a Nocturne for 2 violins and piano by Clarke. Those of you that have watched Pontiac Enchanté shows in the past will know that Clarke is an interest of mine, and I've programmed quite a lot of her music. You might have heard a few months ago I performed her ballade Benori for voice and piano with Megan Lindsay. We gave the Canadian premiere of that piece. And sort of through that piece, I've gotten to know a bunch of other music by Clarke and have just been totally blown away by everything that I've come across. So this piece that you're going to hear was written by her in 1909 when she was a student at the Royal College of Music. She was the first female composition student at the Royal College. And it was written in her final year of studies there. It sort of sounds to me like she must have heard Rachmaninoff's Second Piano Concerto or something like that shortly before composing the piece, because it just has that sort of overflowingly romantic quality to it, and it also sounds like some kind of big operatic moment with these two beautiful violins acting like sopranos in an amazing moment in opera. So here is Rebecca Clarke's Nocturne for two violins and piano, and I'm thrilled to be joined by Jessica Linnebach and Carissa Klopoushak. Thank you very much. So there you go. That was Rebecca Clarke's Nocturne for violin and piano. I think she is just one of the most stunning composers of the past century, and I think she has written some amazing music. So please go and check out other things that she's written. That's actually from a collection of 3 pieces for that arrangement, but I think that's the standout. That's really quite spectacular. So we're getting ready now for a set of songs by Johannes Brahms. We don't have a singer with us, but we do have a clarinet player.
My German diction is not...
Yeah, Sean was actually...
Yeah, I need some little work.
Sean was going to sing, but then we had a bit of a tough conversation and told him that maybe that wasn't the way to go, and that actually he was really good at the clarinet, and maybe that was actually the way to the way to do this. So to say that we've arranged these might be giving ourselves too much credit. We've basically just given the vocal part to the clarinet. And what's kind of remarkable about Brahms is that as a composer, he often rearranged things for different instrumentations. He didn't necessarily start writing pieces with a specific set of instruments in mind. And his music is very flexible like that. You can play things, well, for instance, there are sonatas for clarinet and piano, which work equally well on the viola. Sean's violas. Some would argue that they work equally well.
I'm joking.
And there is a trio for clarinet, piano, and cello. And actually, if you didn't know that these pieces that we're about to play were originally songs, you would just think that they were a trio for this combination. It's amazing how well the music just kind of shifts into any new instrumentation. So here we go. These are 2 songs. The first one, Gestillte Sehnsucht, is sort of like the actual translation is like assuaged longing, or like finally something that you've wanted for a long time you finally have, I guess is the colloquial way of saying that. And then the second one is actually a Christmas song. Geistliches Feigenlied means sacred lullaby. So you can extrapolate from there. So here we go. Yes, Josef Liebe, Josef mein. I'm not going to translate that. Here we go. 2 songs by Johannes Brahms.
All right. Well, while we get ready for the next piece, we're going to just talk a little bit about it. So the next piece is Bela Bartok's Contrasts for clarinet, violin, and piano. Now, for us clarinetists, this is one of our big pieces. This is something we all look forward to playing, and then when we're playing it, we're like, why did I want to play this? It's wild. It's exciting. It's got a lot of the things that you expect from Bartok. There's a lot of Hungarian themes. You'll hear folk melodies, a lot of the traditional rhythms you expect from him. And it's just a really great, fun, wild piece. And it's a real pleasure to play with both Jessica and Carson. And I'd like to thank him for having us to play today. So thank you and hope you enjoy.
I don't need a few minutes. So thank you all very much for listening to us this evening. Please remember to donate. That's really important to us. And I just want to say a personal thank you once again to Sean, Carissa, and Jessica for such a wonderful concert. Thank you. Merry Christmas to everybody. See you in the new year.